In celebration of Black History Month, some Westchester students followed Martin Luther King's I Had a Dream speech and shared their visions and thoughts of issues in the world they still want to improve in the future. Hello, Westchester University. I'm Paige Elliott.
And I'm Justin Sachoka. This week, we are back in the studio to give you all of the latest events that are happening throughout this week. The Career Development Center is going to be joining us later to inform us on this year's upcoming Resume Day, as well as our very own Ashley Williams following up with what you should and shouldn't wear to an interview. As always, Cortland Bragg will be here with the rundown over your Golden Ram sports, and we have got a full week of events. So, Paige, why don't you get us started?
Yes, I will. Well, school is finally back on its regular schedule after all the snow days we've had. I know my schedule has been completely off.
I haven't had class in 12 days.
It's pretty much been that bad. We're catching up on all the work, but if you're looking for a spring break will be here right around the corner. And if you have no plans for spring break this year, then check out A Seed on a Diamond Street, which is an alternative spring break opportunity. Now, the WCU Office of Service and Learning and Volunteer Programs is a group of faculty around campus are coordinating painting, planting, and participation all around the Philadelphia area.
Well, this spring break is going to consist of 7 days of direct service in solidarity with the North Square neighborhood and Latino communities in Northeast Philadelphia, and much more. This will take place March 15th to the 21st, and the cost is $150 for food, transportation, and lodging. To fill out an application and get more information, you can sign up at OrgSync. And I want to also mention a little bit about OrgSync. I know the Spring Involvement Fair was canceled this past year, unfortunately, due to all the snow days. However, if you do want to get involved, OrgSync is the place to go to, so make sure you log on. If you're not sure what OrgSync is, it's basically like Facebook, but for student organizations. There's over 250 organizations here at Westchester's campus, and if you want to get involved, just join them on OrgSync. You can sign up for either that event or any of the other events or organizations that are here on this campus.
Well, continuing right along, the women of Alpha Phi are hosting their first annual Hoops for Hearts basketball tournament this Friday, February 28th, starting at 5 p.m. in the Purple Gym. And now there's a 4-on-4 basketball tournament with food and raffles that are available for you. Now, the admission is only $3 per person, or if you get them ahead of time, or $4 at the door. Now, all the proceeds will benefit the Alpha Phi Foundation for Women's Heart Health in honor of American Heart Month. Now, if you love basketball and don't mind supporting a good cause, then you don't want to miss Hoops for Heart this year.
Now, it sounds like a great event. Also happening this Friday at Sykes After Dark, they're going to be having a mockumentary with the Raspberry Brothers featuring the films Snake on a Plane, as well as having open mic night. Now, if you don't know what that is, Raspberry Brothers are going to come and they're just going to make fun of the movie as it goes on. It's actually pretty funny. They were there last year, very entertaining. The event is going to start at 9 p.m. Admission is free with your student ID. Sykes After Dark is also going to be playing with Student Activities Council Thor, that movie as well. That starts at 8 p.m. and then again at 12 p.m. Admission to that movie is free if you have your wristband, or $2 if you don't. So it's not that expensive.
Now, I know a lot of people are building their resumes, and I know seniors like myself looking for a job.
Yeah.
I know I need to, make my resume as best as possible. So there's something coming up that's pretty much going to talk about it.
Resume Day is coming up, and Ashley Williams is in the studio. She's one of our crew members here who's going to be taking the lead on this segment. She's with Becky Ross from the Career Development Center with lots of tips on your resume and something really cool as to how you dress. We actually have models as to who is dressing correctly, who's dressing incorrectly. So if you are preparing for an interview, if you are getting ready for an internship interview or a job interview, they're here to answer all of your questions. Let's throw things over to Ashley.
Thanks, Justin. So right now I'm here with the director of the Career Development Center, Becky. Can you introduce us to who this is right here?
Sure. This is Christine Mackin. She's a senior and she's one of the career ambassadors in our office.
Okay, nice to meet you, Christine. So I know the Resume Day is coming up. Can you explain what that is and tell us more about it?
Sure. Resume Day is a program from the Career Development Center that is going to be this Friday, February 28th in Sykes Student Union Lobby. It's from 11 to 2 p.m. And this program is something that our office has all the time. We have drop-in hours at our office, but because of all the upcoming career fairs, we wanted to bring the resume review to Sykes Student Union right in the heart of campus. So students can bring a paper copy of their resume and have their resume reviewed by the Career Development Center staff members.
That sounds really convenient. So guys, when you're walking through Sykes, make sure you stop by the table. And this is in preparation for our upcoming Spring Career Day. Can you tell us about that, Becky?
Sure. Right here on campus on March 5th, we're going to have our Spring Career Fair. There's going to be over 60 employers, and if you log into your RAM Career Network account, you can see who all the employers are. Also on March 4th, we have our Delaware Valley Education Consortium Teacher Job Fair. It's a long title, but that's perfect for student teachers, and the event is sold out. It's going to be full of school districts and employers looking to hire teachers.
Okay, thank you so much. That's a great opportunity, so make sure you guys check out both of those events. And also for not only are resumes important, but for an interview, you need to be dressed correctly for the job. So right now, a few of our crew members are here in the studio to help show you guys what to wear and what not to wear. So Christine. Okay, so right now, Christina is dressed inappropriately, whereas I'm dressed more appropriately. So can you tell us what you think about both of our outfits?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you both look great. You look like you're going out a little bit more on the town with the shorter dress and a little bit of cleavage going on. Whereas you have the blazer, more professional blouse, and a skirt that's a little bit more of an appropriate length. Both of you have good makeup on. Maybe yours is a little bit heavier, a little bit darker. And yours, I think, you both have nice hair, but maybe for an interview, you'd want to have your hair a little bit more out of your face.
Okay, thank you so much. So, thanks, Christina. Now, we looked at the ladies, but also guys, you need to be dressed for success. So, Fabian, can you come on? Okay, so now you're going into an interview looking like this. What are your thoughts on his outfit?
I think Fabian looks great for going to class. I think he looks great probably going out on a casual date. I think if you were going to a casual company, you'd probably be okay, maybe with dress shoes and like khaki slacks. Otherwise, I would say you're a little bit too casual.
Okay, thank you, Fabian. And right now, looking at someone who's dressed more appropriately, Courtland, can you come on?
Hello.
Hi, Courtland. So, looking at Courtland's outfit, I feel like this is better for a more professional job interview with the nice matching blazer and pants and a bright tie and a solid color that stands out.
Absolutely. You don't want a tie with a lot of pattern on it or anything that's too distracting. You look really good. Yeah.
Thank you. So, thank you, Courtland, and thanks, Becky and Christine, for coming on and sharing all your wonderful tips with us today. So, back to you guys, Justin and Paige.
Thank you very much, Ashley, for that, and thank you, Becky, for coming in as well. Some great tips, really helpful as well, especially if you're looking for that job or if you're looking for an internship. Now we're going to throw things over to Cortland Bragg for this week's Sports Short. Court?
For this week's Sports Short, the Westchester University's women's swimming team claimed its 8th straight and 12th overall PSAC Women's Swimming Championship this week at the York YMCA this Sunday evening. The Golden Rams concluded the 39th PSAC Championships with an impressive 893 points to easily secure first place. Katie Fisher was named the PSAC Female Swimmer of the Meet, and this marked the 2nd straight year in which a Westchester swimmer took the Swimmer of the Meet honors. Westchester will now train for the NCAA Division II Women's Swimming and Diving Championships next month in Ohio. Now, staying inside the pool, the men's swimming team also claimed conference honors, winning their 16th consecutive and 27th overall PSAC championship this week at York's YMCA Sunday evening. Now, the men's finished breaking the school record with an impressive 1,036 points, and Victor Polikov was named the PSAC Male Swimmer of the Meet. Now, this marked the first time for 8 years in which Westchester Swimming copped Swimmer of the Meet honors. Now, Westchester will now train for the NCAA Division II Men's Swimming and Diving Championships next month in Ohio. Now, switching over to the baseball field, the Westchester men's baseball team won 2 of 3 games at the Division II Spring Baseball Tournament in Colonial Heights, Virginia. Matt Patrizzi went 2 for 5 with a double and home run, while Justin Rahman went 4 for 4 at the plate to help Westchester secure an 11-5 win over St. Rose College. Westchester is scheduled for a non-conference game against Chestnut Hill this Saturday. Something to brag about, Athletes of the Week will go to Katie Fisher of the women's swimming team and Victor Polikov of the men's swimming team. Fisher became a 4-time individual winner at the PSAC Championships and set a national record for 200 individual medley, while Victor became a 4-time individual champion and setting the meet record for 200-yard relay. Now, my name is Cortland Bragg. That's all I have for this week's Sports Short. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Cortland, for that Sports Short segment. And, well, that's it. That's the end of the show.
End of the show. Quick show today.
That is. But next week, we have got, it's big. This is the first show I'm ever going to miss. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be away. So Colleen Fox is going to be filling in for me next week. Yeah. And then we also have Angelica Finori in studio, and she's going to recap all of the Oscars. So are you a big Oscars fan?
I'm not really. I don't really keep up with it, but I like when it goes on, especially with social media today. You can definitely keep up with everything and people's outfits and everything that's going on.
That's right. And speaking of social media, we want you to tweet us your Oscar predictions. They just may be featured on the show. What you thought of the Oscars. Tweet them to Bean. That's what we call Angelica here at the set. And you want to use the hashtag WCU Oscars in order to make it onto the show. That's happening next week. If there's anything that you want read in next week's show or any future shows, just shoot us an email at wcuweekly@wcupa.edu.
And also be sure to like us on Facebook and also email us at wcuweekly@wcupa.edu if you have anything you want us to put in the show. Like us on Instagram as well. And until next week, I'm Paige Elliott.
I'm Justin Sichoka. We'll see you then.